Want to save more on your taxes this year? Stay tuned for our top 10 tax tips for a better 2024. Tax season can sometimes feel like a labyrinth, but understanding the system can lead to significant savings. This year, we're here to help you navigate the maze with our countdown of the top 10 tax tips. So, without further ado, let's dive right into our top tax tips countdown, starting from number 10. Tip number 10. Maximize your contributions to a traditional or Roth IRA. Contributing to an IRA offers potential tax benefits, including deductions, helping you save more. For the tax year 2023, the deadline for contributions aligns with the tax return filing due date. Contribution limits vary, but for most, the maximum is $6,500 or $7,500 for those aged 50 or older. Remember, contributing to your IRA is not just saving for retirement, it's also a smart tax move. Before we continue with more tax strategies, please consider subscribing to our channel for all the latest personal finance tips and tricks. The more informed you are, the better off you will be. Moving on to tip number 9, make estimated tax payments. So, what are these exactly? Well, estimated tax payments are periodic advance payments of taxes, based on the amount you expect to owe for the year. These payments may include income tax, self-employment tax, and alternative minimum tax. Now, why are they so important? Because if you don't make these payments on time, you could face penalties. And we all want to avoid that, right? So keep on top of your taxes by making estimated tax payments. Avoiding penalties is as simple as making estimated tax payments on time. Tip number 8, get organized. Let's be honest, taxes can be a bit of a maze, but having your records well arranged can be your guiding thread. Keep track of your invoices, receipts, and financial statements throughout the year. This organized approach not only makes tax preparation less daunting, but also more efficient. You can easily identify deductions, credits, and income sources. And let's not forget, this could save you from potential penalties and interests. Remember, a little organization goes a long way when it comes to taxes. On to tip number 7, itemize your deductions. You might be wondering, what does itemizing deductions mean? Well, instead of taking the standard deduction, you list or itemize your deductions one by one. This method requires more effort, but can potentially save you more money. Itemizing deductions can be especially beneficial if you're self-employed, a homeowner, or live in a high-tax area. These categories often have ample expenses that can be deducted, which can significantly lower your taxable income. If you're self-employed, a homeowner, or live in a high-tax area, itemizing deductions could be a game-changer for your tax bill. Tip number 6, claim a home office deduction. If you're working from home, you could be eligible for a home office deduction. The eligibility rules have been loosened, making it easier for more people to qualify. This deduction is particularly beneficial for self-employed individuals, but it can also provide substantial savings for employees who work from home. Remember, the space must be used regularly and exclusively for business to qualify. Working from home can have its tax perks too. Moving to tip number 5. Provide taxpayer identification numbers for dependents. This is crucial for claiming dependent credits. You see, the Internal Revenue Service requires these numbers to verify your dependents and calculate your tax returns accurately. Whether it's a child, an elderly parent, or another qualifying dependent, ensuring you provide the correct taxpayer identification numbers can significantly impact your tax return. Remember, these credits can lower your tax bill, so they're not to be overlooked. Double-check those numbers because every credit counts. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to request an extension. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and need more time to get your documents in order, remember that you can always file for an extension using Form 4868. This gives you until October 15, 2024 to file your return. But bear in mind, this is an extension to file, not to pay. So if you owe any taxes, they are still due by the original deadline. If you need more time to prepare your taxes, that's okay. Just make sure you request an extension. Getting close to the top with tip number 3, file electronically. In our digital age, it's no surprise that even tax filing has gone online. Filing electronically is not only convenient, but also has several benefits. For instance, you can expect faster refunds, often in less than 21 days. Additionally, electronic filing offers various payment options, giving you the flexibility to choose what works best for you. So don't get bogged down with paper forms and snail mail. Get your refund faster and with less hassle by filing electronically. Almost there with tip number 2, consider professional tax services. Now, you might be thinking, why should I pay someone else to do my taxes? But hear this. Professional tax services often come with expert help and audit defense coverage. They can guide you through the complex maze of tax laws, deductions, and credits, ensuring you don't miss out on any potential savings. And here's the cherry on top. Some taxpayers even qualify for certain tax services. For peace of mind and confidence in your tax filing, consider using a professional service. And finally, our top tax tip for 2024, ensure accuracy. Yes, that's right. Accuracy is the cornerstone of successful tax filing. It's not just about getting the maximum refund, it's about avoiding unwanted complications. Missteps can lead to penalties, audits, and a whole lot of stress you'd rather not deal with. TurboTax, a trusted and efficient tax software, guarantees 100% accuracy. They take the guesswork out of the equation, guiding you through each step of the process and checking for potential errors along the way. But even with this support, it's essential to be meticulous. Review your information, double-check your numbers, and ensure you've considered every deduction and credit you're eligible for. Inaccurate filing can be a costly mistake. It might mean missing out on a larger refund, or worse, facing penalties from the tax authorities. So the golden rule is, never rush your tax filing. It might seem like a chore, but a little extra attention to detail can save you a lot in the long run. Remember, when it comes to taxes, accuracy is key. It's worth taking the extra time to double-check everything. And there you have it, our top 10 tax tips for a better 2024. We've walked you through the importance of contributing to your IRA, the advantage of making estimated tax payments, and the need to stay organized, among others. Don't underestimate the potential savings from itemizing deductions, claiming a home office, or even turning to professional tax services. Remember to ensure accuracy, and don't hesitate to request an extension if needed. It's never too early to start planning your tax strategy for the new year. Remember, a little planning now can lead to big savings later. Here's to a better and more tax-efficient 2024.